What's worse than being at work? Being at work and having to pretend you're having the time of your life. But that's exactly what some big name companies are doing. It's a new corporate trend called forced joy, and it's miserable. Tiffany workers actually coined the phrase. Executives required them to post on an internal app meant to boost morale, called Tiffany Joy. You cannot make this up. And at Starbucks, employees now have to write things like "seize the day" or "you're amazing" on customers' cups, on top of remembering how to make your quadrant and octuple frap. Yeah, let me try that again. Quadrant and octuple? I can barely say it. If you've seen Office Space, this is all just a bit too on the nose.
We need to talk about your flair.
Really? I have 15 pieces on.
And the message is clear. It's not enough just to manufacture a product anymore. You also have to manufacture a feeling. And if it doesn't happen organically, companies will just mandate it. Starbucks CEO Brian Niccol has made moments of connection part of his strategy to turn around the struggling coffee giant. But the problem is, forced joy doesn't work particularly well. Customers don't like it because it feels, well, forced. And employees don't like it because it's just more emotional labor. When sociologist Arlie Hochschild coined the term emotional labor in the 1980s, she estimated that about a third of all jobs required a substantial amount of it. 30 years later, in 2013, she said it had grown to half. Today, it's likely even higher. At the same time, employees are actively disengaging from their work. The Great Detachment, as Gallup has called it, has people looking for jobs at the highest rate since 2015. And they're doing it in a labor market that doesn't really have room for them. Now, thankfully, most employers are not going as far as the Japanese supermarket chain using AI to evaluate employees' smiles. And I get why corporate America is pushing this agenda. Happy and engaged workers are good for business. But if companies invest in an environment where workers can effectively do their jobs, they'll find their own joy. No faking it required. And that's what's really good for business.